Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, this is a really exciting today here on Living Local Carolina. We're using our kitchen set for the first time, and I'm so excited to be joined by Chef Sean Baxter. How are you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you doing today?
We're getting ready to cook, so tell me, what you got going on here? You guys are all about farm to table, right?
Yes, we're as much as possible, and we'll touch base on that. First thing I'm gonna work on is a burrata dish today for you guys, which is a type of fresh mozzarella. Okay, so I have some barley pears here that I put sugar, brown sugar, cane sugar, a touch of cinnamon, and I have them here caramelized in butter.
I wish y'all could smell this right now.
So we have that. I also have some fresh arugula that's grown for us through Myclodon Farms, which is a local farm that we use here. So with that, we also have some red onion, some lemon juice is gonna go into the dish, and some smoked bacon that we acquired from a place in North Carolina.
Beautiful. All right,
Okay.
so do your thing with the burrata.
So I got fresh arugula, some onions. Okay.
Got it.
And take my fresh lemon juice here. Remember to squeeze it towards you so that you don't lose your seeds.
Mmm.
Okay.
Delicious.
We're gonna have a little salt and pepper.
So this is like an appetizer type situation.
It could be an appetizer. You can always add a protein, chicken.
Okay.
You can add some of our great local shrimp, but we'll get back to that.
All right.
And a little extra virgin olive oil. And basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna mix this into a little vinaigrette right here on the table. Excuse me. Get my burrata board here.
Oh,
Second.
we
Okay.
have a burrata board.
Yes. So we're gonna put a little of this burrata, this arugula salad right here. Now this is a very rustic dish because it's a rustic cheese, and you'll see when I cut it. And what I mean by that is that there's no set way to actually plate it any particular way that you'd want it to be plated. Once you have this set up, you're gonna want to take your burrata cheese, and what that is it's fresh mozzarella that has cheese, stracciatella cheese inside and a little cream.
Oh,
Okay. So I'm gonna put 2 pieces on this one, but you can put as much as you want. You can make them as big as you want to make them. Okay. Take a little of our bacon over here.
oh
Put it
yeah,
on there.
oh yeah.
Like I said, you don't have to worry about how it actually falls. It can
It's-
fall any way
yeah.
you want it to.
It's for grazing.
Yes.
This is girl dinner.
I'm gonna put some local pecans on here.
Oh
and they're
yeah.
pretty easy to
Oh
find.
yeah.
I'm gonna take. I like to use a crouton and give the burrata cheese a little texture. So what I do is I just crush it like that, like so, and put it on there. Give it a little
Oh,
texture.
stunning, mate.
Okay. Now we're gonna get to the best part. Well, the second best part. The cheese is the best part.
Yeah.
Now what we have here, and you can see these
Oh, look at that.
are very caramelized and they taste great. Now you don't want to overcook them and make them soft. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't overcook them. You have a really hot pan, add some butter. Exactly. If you don't hear that noise, then you're not doing right. Like I said, you want to get your caramelized pears on there. Now they're a little warm, but they're still firm. And then there's couple more things we're gonna do. You don't want to forget to season your cheese, okay?
Yeah.
And now listen, always, doesn't hurt, a little more extra virgin olive oil,
Oh yeah, liquid gold right there.
okay? And one more thing we're gonna put on there is balsamic glaze, just a little
Oh,
bit,
you're speaking my language.
okay?
Oh, that's the good stuff.
And right there. And like I said, any way you want to do it, okay? There
That
you
is
go.
just gorgeous.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This segment is sponsored by Florence County Voters Registration.
Hi guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm back at Election Central in Florence and I'm joined again by Julian. Let's get some information out to the people that need to hear it.
All right, great. We're excited. It's a very exciting time of year. A lot of activity in our office preparing for elections and primaries and everything else. But I want you as a voter, or if you're a non-voter, to take advantage of coming up and seeing us or going online at scvotes.gov. Go and take advantage of the things that they offer and understand. But I wanted to show you as an example, if this will work, this is what an application to register to vote looks like. It tells you that you have to be 18 years of age, you have to have an ID of some sort, and if you don't have a photo ID, we'll create a photo ID right here, and it's at no charge after you fill out your application, and then we will accept that and then research and make sure that you're valid, and you will get a registration card in the mail very shortly after, so you'll be prepared for when it's time for voting. We have these right here that you can come over or you can call us on the phone and we'll mail you one. SC Votes also, South Carolina Election Commission, offers pamphlets that will explain about voter registration in South Carolina, or voting absentee, which is quite a convenience for people that need opportunity to vote absentee. Learn all you can through this information online or come by and get one of these. And then ADA compliance is very important. The SEC demands that we have certain ADA compliance standards set for every single precinct that you go in. And if you happen to go in one and wonder if such and such is a part of the ADA compliance or not, call us and talk to us, because it is our goal and our duty to make sure every spot that you go to vote is going to be safe for you and is accessible to you. So please ask for one of these, study it. If you need additional help, please call us and we'll be glad to help you with that.
All right. And speaking of precincts, we have some changes this year that people need to hear about, right?
Yes, we noticed the SEC gives us the opportunity when some precincts are overcrowded, which happens all throughout the state. We offer to go into a situation where if it's too small, sometimes we might need to combine, and then we ask permission to combine. And it really does help to combine the smaller precincts. So we've noticed there's a couple that has happened this year, and you should have already gotten a registration card. Please do not throw any registration card you have received lately from the South Carolina Election Commission, because it's got your new precinct on there where you'll go to vote. And if you have any questions, call us and we'll chat with you, but you can throw away your original one, but keep the new one you get in the mail from the SEC, because they have been mailing those out, because precinct lines have changed as well. So I'll let you look on the back of your card, and if you have a question, call me and we'll make sure you understand where you're going to vote.
Definitely, because the last thing you want is to show up at the wrong precinct, then you got to go across town.
That's right.
Make sure you have all of this squared away before you go to vote.
Right. And another thing that we really could use poll workers, and some of you maybe have thought about that. I'm excited to say they are paying more than they used to pay. But if you'll just go online to vote.florence at elections.southcarolina.gov, you will be glad to fill out your application, send it to us, and we'll be glad to talk to you at some point.
All right, anything else that people need to know before we wrap up?
I think we're good. I hope that you'll get registered to vote early and take advantage of early voting, so the polls won't be so as large when we get to November, which will be an exciting time this year.
All right, where can people go for more information?
You can go to scvotes.gov, or you can look on Florence County and look at our website and go under voting and registration.
This segment is sponsored by Florence County Voters Registration.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Today I'm with Kim from the Jacqueline Rogers Foundation. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to learn about the story behind the Jacqueline Rogers Foundation and how the community can get involved with you guys.
Okay, well, it started in 2015. We moved here. I wanted to do something to honor my mom who had passed away from breast cancer in 2005. And I had a coworker that was diagnosed with breast cancer for the second time, I'm sorry. And then we decided to raise money by doing a fashion show, which is something me and my mother enjoyed. And ever since then, the money has stayed locally, and we have found local people to give that money to help them in their fight.
That's a long time to be involved and, to be raising money and helping people. What are some of those memories along the way?
Some of the best memories are just doing the fashion show and seeing people's face when the recipients walk out and how energized they are, just getting energy and good vibes from the audience and just knowing that we are helping someone that we literally know.
And you guys are helping people year-round, not just in October, that's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right?
Correct. We do year-round, we raise money and then we give it to the person in October.
Okay, so how many people can you give money to this year?
This year we're doing 2 people this year.
Awesome, all right. Well, how can the community get involved and help you guys?
Well, there's always something to do.
Yeah.
With the fashion show, you can either be a model, you can be a volunteer, you can help behind the scenes, you can be a sponsor. You can loan us your clothing for the runway.
How do you guys get the clothes?
We have 2 people that we're working with this year, Versona and Cato's. And
so awesome.
Versona has been with us about 6 years now, though.
Really cool.
Yes.
Well, when is the fashion show and where can people find out more information about everything?
The fashion show is Saturday, October 18th from 1 to 4. And you can buy tickets online. They're on Zeffy under the Jacqueline Rogers Foundation, and they'll be sold at the door as well.
Okay, well today I'm back in the garden with Frank Johnson here at WBTW. Thank you so much for teaching me all of your wisdom.
All right, I do what I can.
Thank you so much. Okay, look at my prop. We've got a watering can today.
Yes, it's more than a prop, there's water in there.
There is, there's actually water in here. So what are some things that people need to know when it comes to watering their garden?
Oh, okay, plants need water.
Yes, they do.
They need sunshine, they need soil, and they need water. It's one of the 3 things. They also need fertilizer and food, but water is very important, especially on days where we get a lot of sunshine and it hasn't rained in a while. And so it's a little more than just picking up the hose and watering the garden. That's important as well, but when you're preparing your garden, you have to think ahead as to how you're going to water it.
Yeah.
And develop a good, healthy soil type. Gardens need to have good drainage, so that when you water it, or if it rains a lot, that water doesn't just stay there.
Like,
it's
nasty.
You need it to move on. You need the plants to get their drink, and then the water to move on. And we do container gardening here at News 13. So we've got proper drainage. You can't water containers too much as long as there's drainage. If it's a container that has holes in the bottom, the extra water is just going to go right out. These containers, if I water it too much, the extra water just goes out.
Yeah.
But if you have a garden in the ground, when you're building the garden, you want to, is it in the proper spot? If it's in the low part of your yard, know that you're going to get water that accumulates there, and you may need to just use plants that drink up a lot of water. But for vegetable gardening, that low spot that accumulates a lot of water is probably not the best spot for a garden. You want an area that's going to drain out nicely so that when you do water it, the water doesn't just stay. And really your basic everyday watering, you soak the soil. It's more than just, getting the ground wet.
A little drink.
Yeah, you want it to soak into the ground a couple of inches.
A nice guzzle rather than a sip.
Exactly.
So you can't just go,
There you go.
It needs more than that.
Yeah.
It needs more than that. And timing is also very important as well. A lot of plants are sensitive if their leaves get wet and stay wet, they'll develop a lot of mildew or mold or diseases.
Yeah.
So the best time to water is first thing in the morning.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Contract Exteriors. You're watching Living Local Carolina, and today I'm joined by Michelle from Contract Exteriors. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Hi, you're welcome.
I want to get to know you guys, learn a little bit more about what you do, but first, we have a great announcement from y'all.
Yes.
You won an award.
We actually won the BBB Torch Award for Ethics for the 3rd year in a row in the Eastern Carolinas division.
How did that make y'all feel?
It's something we're extremely proud of.
Yeah.
We've been around for a long time, and we have some other awards for size and customer experience and things like that. But this award specifically is about how we treat our employees and how we interact with the community. So it just makes us a little bit more proud of what we do on a daily basis. The first time we applied for the award was back in 2023. We were a finalist, but we did not win. So in my mind, I was like, okay, we got to kick it up a notch. We're going to do more for the community. We're going to have more benefits for our employees, and we're going to have even better customer communication. And then we have won it every year since 24, 25, and just this year in 26. So we're incredibly proud of it.
Yeah, that's really impressive. So for somebody that maybe doesn't know, what do you guys do?
So we're an exterior remodeler, okay? And we focus on putting the very best products on the exterior of your house.
Gotcha.
Not only for curb appeal and design, but we also like to protect the home.
Yeah.
We're heading into yet another hurricane season down here, and we use things like James Hardie fiber cement siding, which is actually the strongest siding you can put on your house to prevent hurricane damage. And we use things like this TimberTech decking, which is also, the fasteners just make it the strongest thing you can put on your decking surfaces. And both of them are fire resistant. I know that we're also coming into fire season, and we've had a lot of fires around here lately. You know, we had the Carolina Forest Fire, we've had some in North Carolina. So fire preparedness and the level of consciousness around protecting your home from those fires that are getting closer and closer to us is something that we help homeowners just navigate through with these specific products.
Yeah, and they're obviously beautiful, but also you were saying earlier that you don't always know what's lurking beneath the surface.
Yes.
You know?
So you don't know, and especially as an older home, and if you've just moved to the area and you're not used to dealing with the high humidity levels and the strong level of sunshine and UV that we have here, it's just different than other parts of the country.
Yeah.
So these products are specifically designed to be in the South. Okay.
Nice.
And when I think we sent you guys in some pictures of some jobs that we've recently done, and sometimes you can have 3 layers of siding on your house, and you don't know what's under there until you're ready to replace it, and we go in and we tear it off, and we don't know what we're going to find under there. Some of these photos that we're talking about, we recently did a job out in the Conway area where we pulled off their siding. There was a whole nother layer of siding underneath it. And some contractors would just, throw up the new siding and move on. But that's not how we operate, because we do this such a long time. We want to leave you with the best finished project that's actually going to last. So
Love it.
we pull off all the layers of siding, and when we got down to the bottom level, we found a big leak that was actually coming from their bathroom. So it had nothing to do with their siding, but we actually communicated with the plumber, got the leak fixed, replaced all the subsections of that part of the siding, and then kept going with our procedures to make sure that it's watertight.
Bottom line is y'all do it right.
We do it right,
Love it.
and you do that by digging to the root of the problem. You can't just cover it up.
I love it. Well, if someone's watching right now, they're like, I need to get in contact with them ASAP.
Yes.
What's the best way for them to do that?
So the best way to do that is just go to our website. It's contractexteriors.com. There's actually a button on our website that you can just directly schedule with us. You don't even have to call. I know a lot of people are getting sick of telemarketers calling and talking to real people. Really going to our website is the best way to learn about us and to book an appointment so someone can come out and take a look at what might be lying underneath your siding or your decking.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Contract Exteriors.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.